Good afternoon, everyone. It's always wonderful to stand in front of a great audience, or to stand in front of people that do care about Ajax, to speak to them about our future and what we're about to do and what we're about to introduce. So thank you very much for being here. When we took over management in 2013, we started working on a program to try and improve what already was known as the best development program in Africa, or South Africa at least, and probably in Africa, and try to see how we could take the next step in introducing a much, much better process. And obviously you would like to ask is, if you're the best development club in South Africa or in Africa, what more can you do? What we did know is that a lot of the players fell through the cracks. We could do so much more that money wouldn't allow us to do. So we started speaking to Ajax Amsterdam about creating a facility to make sure that we cover every single aspect of a footballer's growing up stage. And when we say all aspects, we need to look at everything in detail, which I will in a second. So after 20 years of existence, that's going to be our 20th anniversary in January next year, we've now gone into our new venture to get youth development excellence. So what we have established is the Ajax Lambda Institute. And somebody's got to take responsibility for that. And we'd like to be the ones that start that process going. And the only way we can do it is if we invest, and we invest back into our club, into our community. And obviously, all of you will be questioning the name. Why the Ajax Lambda Institute? Well, again, our thought is, this is the university of our club. This is where we want to take the kids to the next process of their growing up. And obviously we couldn't call it a university. We didn't want to call it a school of excellence, because everybody has. But we believe it's an institution. And why Ajax Lambda? Obviously we try to bring in the Greek side of the Greek history behind it. And as you know, Ajax was a Greek warrior that fought in the Trojan War, and we stuck to our roots of what we believed in. The letter lambda is the 11th letter of the Greek alphabet. It symbolizes 11 urban warriors that go on the pitch and fight for each other. Moreover, it's suitable that Ajax Amsterdam and Ajax Cape Town logos, if you look at them carefully, are made of 11 lines. So that tied up with that as well. And just going back a little bit in the history of the Trojan War, military families passed on their shields to generations as family heirlooms. Letter lambda symbolizes strength, respect, unity, and teamwork. And that's what you guys are going to be taught. The values that are entrenched within the Ajax Code of Conduct, and the values that will serve you as graduates to become professional footballers. The facility. So obviously, we needed to provide something that would enhance or would accommodate all this. So we have built, or we're busy building at the back, which we'll go and see later on, a facility that will be able to house, feed, train, school talented footballers from, frankly, all over Africa. Initially, the facility will be dropped into 2 phases. Phase 1 will be able to house up to 30 footballers, and increasing to 50 on phase 2. The age of the kids that will enter the academy will start at 14, or should I say not academy, institute, and up to 18. They will be selected in a very rigorous process by very strict criteria, which we've done already. We'll obviously look at natural talent. We have to look at physical attributes, speed, strength, build. And most importantly, we have to look at the mental capacity of each footballer that comes in. He's got to be strong enough to make European football, because that will be our aim.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Andrew Fortune, and I have been privileged with the opportunity. I have been lucky enough to call myself an urban warrior for the past 4 years, starting from under 12 and moving my way up the ranks to where I am currently playing for the under 16 team. Football has always been my passion, and I can't imagine a life without football. At the age of 10, I attended my first trial at Ajax, but unfortunately, I did not make the cut. I almost gave up on my dream, but my hunger to play the game and driven by the passion and determination to succeed led me to my second trial, where I made it. Ever since then, I've been at the home of Ajax, this prestigious club. Ajax Cape Town has offered me the opportunity to develop, learn and grow, both as a player and as a leader. My dream is not to graduate only into the PSL, with this club that's given me the great foundation, but to showcase Ajax Cape Town's youth talent by making it into Ajax Amsterdam one day, and ultimately displaying my skill on a much larger stage, the Theatre of Dreams, following in the footsteps of Edwin van der Sar, Daley Blind, Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Quinton Fortune. I am sure I speak on behalf of Keegan, Cade, Luca, Bongo, Patrick and Aiden when I say that we are truly privileged to have been a role in this program. But the seven of us are very fortunate and thankful for being included in the first phase. But I encourage my teammates all over the academy to continue working hard and ultimately join us in this institute. Because remember, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. I'd like to thank my parents, Colin and Sean Fortune, Mr. Efstathiou, and everyone at Ajax Cape Town and Ajax Amsterdam for the role they've played in this and believing in the youth and for this big opportunity. Our youth is our future. Thank you.